All right, Hyundai Pigskin Poll. We do this every week. We take a question, we put it on the news, we say, hey, go to the website, tell us what you think. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it, then we're going to see what the folks think. Who's doing the worst job right now in the AFC North? John Harbaugh, Baltimore's terrible right now. Zach Taylor, Bengals are terrible right now. Kevin Stefanski, I don't need to tell you, the Browns are terrible right now. I'm going Harbs here, but I want to know what you guys have to think.
Well, I'm looking at, between those three teams, you have 4 wins out of close to 20. So I'm going to split the difference and go 33.3, 33.3, 33.3. They're all horrible. They're all playing bad. All their teams have 1 or 2 wins. Actually, Cincinnati has 2 wins.
Okay, and that doesn't make Zach, the loser in that, right? So
Right.
that's all I'm going by is statistics, right? So just putting all the human emotion out of it, I'm going to say Coach Stefanski, and it's not because he's actually the worst coach in there. It's because look at what the other coaches are dealing with.
What they had to lose.
Their main guys are down, injured. Yep. Our main guy was just not good enough. I mean, he was just we shipped him out of here.
Come on, dog.
So with Coach Kevin Stefanski, we love him. He's the the guru. He's been in a situation where he had to pull a rabbit out of a hat, and he won Coach of the Year for it. He has to actually keep that going to keep his as a coach. You don't get worse. You're supposed to become seasoned and get better. Not that he's not going to become that, but right now he's on the bottom of that list only because those guys lost to Lamar Jackson. Those guys lost to Joe Burrow and are trying to salvage their teams. And if they do salvage, they may have a chance to win Coach of the Year. Yeah. And that's how it works. But if you look at the issues surrounding your team, they have faced worse odds than Coach Kevin Stefanski.
Well, and this is why I would go Harbaugh. I mean, you're right. He does not have Lamar Jackson right now. Lamar was healthier longer than Joe Burrow was. Right. He has fewer wins than Zach Taylor, who hasn't had Joe Burrow for a longer period of time. And we always hear how the Ravens are just this up and down, better organization, better defense, better this, better everything, and they somehow only have 1 win. So that's why I would go hard.
Isn't that Cooper Rush playing for them out there right now?
Cooper Rush.
Don't expect a lot, brother.
No.
That's second.
Don't
That's the
expect
second team for me. It'll be Stefanski, then Harbaugh, then Zach. Because if you look at in the coaching world, if you give Tomlin that team, would he win? Look at who he has today.
Yeah.
He wins. He always becomes 500 on a year, and then he finds a way to do it.
And he muscles his way to that first-round exit. Let's see what the folks have said about the poll here. You kind of know where this is going. Look at that.
We hate our coaches.
80% saying Kevin Stefanski is doing the worst job. Apparently, he should be doing more with less.
This is probably not the week that you wanted to run this poll either. After coming off that loss from last week, I mean, the guy didn't have a chance.
I would even say that. I went to London. I sat 8 hours on a flight, and my flight arrangements need to have been changed. But it was okay because I was going to root for the Dogs, and we didn't win. So that flight home was terrible for me.